in our first guest today. Jessica LaFlamme is a director at All-In-Act Theater. She's directed this latest production of Love Letters, which opens next weekend. Jessica, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, tell us about Love Letters.
So Love Letters is a play. We have two actors in this play, and it is it's a little different than your traditional structure. Normally you see a lot of people moving around on stage. In this case, we have these two people who are reading letters to each other. They started letter writing back when they were in like second grade, third grade, and they continue to write letters throughout their lives. And as time goes on, we kind of see their relationship develop. So the entire story of their lives is told through these letters, from when they're children all the way up through school, high school, college.
And it's the same two folks on stage the entire time, the same scenery, right? So it really has to be a compelling delivery and a compelling story.
Yeah, so it has been a little bit challenging for my lovely two actors in the show, because they keep saying, this is really hard. This is so different. This is so, because you're so used to, having to be able to get up and move and do all of those
Costume
things.
changes.
Costume changes, yeah. Same costume. That part we all like, because it makes it a little more simpler. But so it's a really unique kind of
Well, they have to
experience.
do what we have to do. We have to make stories come alive with nothing but our voice.
Yes.
And, a stage actor is used to having to, have big, over-exaggerated, gestures in order for it to come across to the whole audience. So it would be very challenging for actors to do this. But I know that it's a poignant and beautiful story.
It is. It's a great story. It's a lovely story, and they are doing a great job at actually getting that through their voices and through how they're reading the letters. And
Tell us about those two actresses or two actors up on stage.
so we have Chantel Kay is playing Melissa. She is the woman in the story, and then we have Dave Mitchell, who is playing Andy Ladd, and these are the two that kind of just start writing. And the whole thing starts with Andrew accepting a birthday invitation for Melissa when they're children, and so Dave and Chantel continue to they're doing a really, really great job. They are longtime actors at All-In-Act, so very familiar faces up there on stage.
So I've always wondered with this play, are they actually reading, or they don't have it memorized? They're actually reading?
Correct.
See, that's my kind of play.
I agree.
I don't have to memorize anything. Sign me up for this one. I could do that. But it is challenging in and of itself.
But you also have to make sure that you're not just reading and not getting dull. Do they make little notes at all in the book out of when they're reading out of?
They do, so it'll be really fun when I hand them letters and go, here you go, because they won't have their actual script. So it won't be like they're reading a book or anything like that. So it's not like you're going to sit there as story time. We did make it a little more exciting than story time at the library or something like that. So
Talk about the shows that we can see over the next couple of weeks, 2 weekends.
Opens next Friday, a week from tonight?
Correct. So it opens next Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday and Saturday nights are going to be 7:30. Doors open at 7. I always want to say 7 is not correct. And then of course Sunday at 3. And we are running only 2 weekends, so there's only 6 opportunities to see this one. We have a real short run for this one.
Yeah. And as always, a portion of the proceeds go to community shelter services when you come to see an All-In-Act play.
Correct. We have $1 from every admission that goes to them, and we have raised so much. We've raised over $80,000 at last count, so it's a really great. So you kind of do a little double duty.
Yeah, sure do. Jessica, thanks. A pleasure to have you on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here.
When we come back here on First at 4.